Overlaid. Hello and welcome everyone to Mondays in Exandria, the new batch. We are here. We have everybody, and it's very, very exciting. So we're all going to go around and say who we are, who we're playing, and then we'll start playing. So hi, I'm Lindy, and I will be playing Glass Cannon, the Warforged War Wizard, who is just really nice and upbeat and wants to make all the friends and find out about their past because they have a lot of questions. Someone who might have a lot of questions and asks them would be Shiny Pilot's character. How are you?
I'm doing good, ready to get back into the groove of Sunny. He is a very fantastic character. He's an artificer and a dragonborn, and I'm looking forward to messing around with him and all of his newfound friends in this job that he doesn't quite really feel he belongs in, but hey, here he is.
Someone who always feels like they belong would be D20 coup de grace.
You know it, yes, I do. Let's see. Today I'll be playing Snaggletooth Blastcap. He's a goblin monk with a tendency to want to make explosions happen. He prefers his puzzles in pieces.
Someone who loves puzzles and pieces is Nuggetosaurus. How are you tonight?
I'm great, and you're right. I love both of those things. That is very accurate. I'm Nuggetosaurus. I'm playing Sully Rupt, the human bard who is completely one-dimensional. There's absolutely nothing else to her than what you see. So
Someone who is incredibly one-dimensional and there's nothing else to them other than what we see, because we haven't seen him since May, is producer Travis. How are you?
You are so good at that. Oh my God. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, Internet. Hi, Laugh Love Lindy channel and all my dear friends. And I love your shining faces. Hi, producer Trav here. Man, I'm back, baby. And I like pieces, but I'm a bigger fan of bits.
Oh,
That's just me.
I like Bob's myself.
That way. Yep. I'm playing his name is Kubler Ross. He's just a guy. It's just a dude. It's just a guy. Just in your average, everyday man on the street. Joe Average.
Joe Average. Someone who's just a guy, just a dude, and is the cat wrangler for this game would be our dungeon master. Deception check. How are you?
Oh, I am a little stressed because now we have all of the crazy here, and yeah, it's already started, and yeah, I forgot exactly what I signed up for, and I'm now being reminded, and that's going to be wonderful. When we last left our heroes.
Last left Lindy.
Yeah, last left Lindy and the rest of the heroes. We just arrived back from saving a farm. Well, part of a farm. Didn't really save a lot of them. There were a lot of arms connected to a thing, an amalgamation. So there's a lot of dead people at that farm. But there were about 8 survivors plus one girl, Kiana. All of those survived. So I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. They saved someone. A few someones, and killed a horrible arm beast that was pretty much the most disgusting thing I could think of at that point in time. Yeah, so they made their way back to the lovely city of Jigao, knowing that on the morrow, the Xhorhas wide known Festival of Merit would begin. This is a festival where people come from far and wide to participate because there are always great and wondrous prizes at the end. Some even say that if you go deep enough in the final challenge, and there goes one guy, you will have an opportunity to find one of the fabled vestiges of divergence. But yeah, it's been decades and no one has ever seen anything like that. So people keep trying. People keep thinking they'll be the one. People keep getting eaten by sharks, but hey, we keep trying. It's a fun time for all. So we find ourselves this time, before we step into the Festival of Merit, underneath the floorboards of Glass Cannon and Sully Rupp's apartment, where Snaggletooth has decided to go back to the crawl space where, unbeknownst to them, he's been living since they met him. Or maybe even before. He won't admit to that part. We don't know yet. Why does he live underneath the floorboards? Why do goblins do anything? Who knows? They're goblins. It's what they do. But Sully and Glass Cannon and Sunny think there's a raccoon that lives underneath the floorboards. And Sunny has created a wonderful little trap.
It's definitely a raccoon.
Definitely a
trap.
raccoon.
Yeah. What else could it be?
So, what I would like to do is I would like Snaggletooth to give me a perception check for how well he recognizes the underside of this dark crawl space.
All right. I mean, this is my home after all, of course. There's no way.
Favorite terrain.
Oh, well, you know, I actually did all right. I don't know if it's good enough.
18. Oh, okay. So you will not be rolling at disadvantage. At the last moment, you happen to notice that there's something strange inside your abode as the mechanism that was created by Sunny snaps down to capture you. You get a dexterity saving throw to try and evade its deft grasp.
Hit raccoon trap!
Oh no! The DC was 12. You rolled an 11. All right,
At least he knows what it is and saw it.
Sunny.
Hold on.
Goblin's all-time nemesis,
I thought
raccoon
you said
traps.
advantage.
No. I said you don't have disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well then.
You're not
all right.
caught completely unawares. You're just caught.
you saw it coming, but you didn't get away.
Ah!
So first off, Sunny, could you describe what type of raccoon trap you created for our friend Snaggletooth?
I got a cat maneuvering off me here.
Fair enough.
I would like to
understand.
imagine that what he had was so this is very simple, but it was a pressure plate in the floor to where when something walked on it and pressed it down, it would do a drop net. So it's a basic weighted drop net, enough weight to hold a raccoon down, but probably nothing else.
Okay.
I don't know how much raccoons weigh, 15, 20 pounds. So it's like 15, call it 20, 25 pounds worth of weight around the perimeter of this drop net that just went.
They weigh between 10 to 20 pounds. So
Okay, perfect.
15,
It's a 25-pound net. How about
There
that?
you go.
Just a
Okay,
very basic net with weights on the edges that just went.
Okay. Nothing else extravagant about it. Wonderful.
Simple.
Now, Snaggletooth, you yelped raccoon trap, correct?
Sure.
Did you, or were you silently trying to evade this trap?
Do I know they're home?
Well, you all were going home at the same time. I think you went home earlier.
I think if I know they're home, I would try to at least.
Okay.
Well,
Well, then I won't.
to
I
try
won't
to
make.
be quiet.
I won't let them roll perception.
Probably just be
because
like,
they're
"Ee."
Okay. So, are you planning on trying to get out of this raccoon trap? Or are you just going to take
Yes.
this as an example to, as a chance to just take a nice
There's-
long nap
There's,
underneath a
there's,
weighted
there's
blanket?
nothing nefarious. It's just a weighted net. That's it.
I chew through the net.
Okay. I've seen your teeth in the pictures. I'm going to give you that. It takes a little while, but I'm not going to make you roll. You gnaw right through that thing. Okay.
All right.
Live up to the Snaggletooth name.
Exactly.
It's like, it's free flossing time.
It's the first time he's probably flossed. All right. So the rest of the evening goes on uneventfully. It is now the morning of the Festival of Merit. Now, you all knew it was supposed to be coming today, so I imagine you were supposed to meet up. Would that be the case? Or was there anything you wanted to do before you met up with your friends for the festival?
I think we just probably meet at Java Nice Day because some people have to have coffee every morning before they start their day.
That is very true.
I,
Yes,
I
Snaggletooth.
am blending fish. Mm,
Where are you blending fish?
in the Java Nice Day.
Why are you blending fish in the coffee shop?
Because I don't want to get eaten by sharks.
Okay, well the shark stuff isn't till later.
Well, got to be prepared.
He's making some chum.
He's making
Okay.
some chum. Diversion chum.
Okay. It's the shop is relatively empty because they open up stands all over the place. So
Mhm.
no one is around right now to stop you from your fish chumming. Wonderful. All right. Glass Cannon, Sunny, you all arrive and find Snaggletooth grinding fish in the
Whoa.
coffee grinder.
Snaggle.
I'm busy.
Snaggle. Why does it smell like putrid seawater in the coffee? What are you doing?
Just grinding some fish.
Grinding in our coffee grinder.
It works very well.
Man,
I'm sure.
It should be a coffee/fish grinder.
The smell of coffee does negate a lot of other scents.
Surely it's going to make our guests here sick. They're going to puke all over the place. Let's open
Yeah.
up some doors, some windows. Snaggle, hurry up. Why
boss
do you
isn't
do
going to be
this?
very happy with you.
I'm not done yet.
Sonny's going to go open up some cross doors to get a breeze, maybe some windows if need be, because it smells putrid in there,
Okay.
I'm sure.
Okay, well, let's just jump right into it. You open up one of the doors to get a cross breeze, and you see your missing, well, what you think might have been your missing friend, Kubler-Ross, is standing there about to knock on the door. Mr. Ross, could you describe your current visage for our players?
He is it daytime?
It
Oh,
is
morning.
It's like early.
there's a festival beginning. People are starting to fill the streets. So there's a lot of people looking at you, but no one has really gone over to say anything yet as you knock on the door of the Java Nice Day Cafe. And Sunny opens.
And I look just
Yeah, hold off on your response, Sunny.
I'm sorry. It's, you open the door to see, someone who looks completely familiar. His jaw is a little slack. And also there's like people over his shoulder. And he's like looking over his shoulder this way when you open the door and speak.
Would you say your skin's a little gray as well?
A little gray,
Almost
a little pale,
corpse-like in a way?
pretty. I think it's like day old corpse.
Okay.
Or
And
didn't
you've
it-
seen a lot of those recently, Sunny.
I am a seasoned adventurer now.
But you do recognize this as he looks like your friend Kubler-Ross.
Ross?
Is that what it normally?
Sonny?
Hey, hey.
What? How's it going?
Just grinding fish. Or Snaggle is. Are you okay? Good to see you.
He said he's grinding. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good. Good morning. It's early. Early bird gets the.
Well, I'd give you
The
some
thing.
coffee, but it may be a little fishy.
You want a fish, Tino?
And Sonny starts gagging a little bit at the thought, like, no, Snaggle,
You're
no.
a fish in the percolator. Snaggletooth, is that what's going on? Oh my goodness. All right.
Now, Sonny, you notice over his shoulder behind him as he's talking, and this is the voice of the person you know. The rest of you can hear it as well. But now you're seeing, Sonny, that he's being followed by two undead creatures that are just kind of standing there waiting for commands, it seems like.
Do we all see this?
I don't know where you guys are in the shop, but maybe.
I'm probably trying to steal some fish for
Well,
Gork.
Glass Cannon and Sully, go ahead and roll me perception checks to see if you notice that,
This be an abnormal thing to see in a city?
Yes. You've
Okay.
never
Is
seen
this-
Kugler look like this, and he's never had companions that look like this
Is
either.
this a sound the
12.
alarm thing? Like, get the watch?
He sounds like the same person. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
no,
insight.
the undead in
Maybe-
the city,
No, they're necromancers that ply their trade here, and he's a known apprentice to a necromancer. So, they aren't
It's
attacking
shocking.
anyone.
but they're not dangerous. Okay.
It's one of those things that they're being kept an eye on. The ogre guards are paying a lot of attention, but haven't really, they chase Snaggletooth more than they're chasing these people right now.
Gotcha.
And so we have a perception of 10 from Glass Cannon. You don't notice a damn thing.
12 from me.
And a 12. You notice that Sonny's acting a little like apprehensive at the door, maybe.
When is
Oh,
Sunny not
that's nothing
apprehensive
new.
at the
Yeah,
door?
that's nothing
Exactly.
new. So
Yeah.
I'm just like stealing bits of fish and like putting them in my book. Just
Right,
feeding
just
them
dropping-
to yeah.
Koopler, who are your are these friends? Kind of looking at outside, looking at him, looking outside.
Oh, I was thinking of something. Yeah, yes. This is so funny. This is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl. And
You
Your brothers.
yeah, you know,
Cooper,
brother,
Daryl.
because we're all brothers, right? Anyway, so that's Daryl, right? And you met Daryl. So
Oh,
yeah, they're just gonna hang out. They're gonna hang out if that's cool. Come in, get some Java.
maybe
Share it with your neighbor.
maybe they could stay outside for now.
What?
Well, I
You want
mean,
to stay outside? Are you cleaning?
like the fish
Wipe your
smell.
feet, guys. Wipe your feet.
Oh, okay.
get your
Well,
boots.
come on in.
You see them shamble up and wipe their feet like they're commanded to do.
Come on,
Just
and you
leaning
gotta
back from looking at him like
get the
"What
toes.
is-"
Get the toes of them. Knock it all off. Come on now. This is my friend's place. It's their first time here. You guys are just gonna have to be. I appreciate y'all so
Now,
much.
they're desiccated corpses for the most part, the bits of skin and whatnot on them. They're wearing homespun that looks like it's not been cleaned in a while. Like their hands are very bony and thin. And their face is super gaunt, and just like stretched skin over it. No eye sockets, kind of thing. They're walking corpses, but they don't smell. And other than being a little dirty, they're just there.
Here, let me offer you two a seat. Come with me. Come on.
Yeah, there you go.
Sonny's
You guys
backing
go
away.
first.
He's gonna
Go
go
on
find a
in.
table.
I want to be the last one, and I let the two guys go in first.
Sonny will seat them at a table near the entrance, but not in the middle. Somewhere off to the side.
Okay, so as they
Chill.
walk in, everyone notices that Kubler has come in and he doesn't look great. He looks like he's had a really bad time, and it's been a couple weeks since you've seen him.
It's a good
And he's
morning.
followed by two walking corpses.
Holy shit! I'm dead! Pow!
Eyes
Sonny,
change.
if you shoot, Sonny dives. He hits the deck.
Okay, a 12. I forgot that this was going to be possible. So let's see what a skeleton. Creatures and
If it's a skeleton,
NPCs.
I think.
I believe you hit him.
Oh no, skeletons might have 13.
Oh no, you missed. It just kind of goes wide and digs into the frame of the doorway.
Next to
Next
the
to
other
another
bullet.
bullet. Yeah.
Right, next to the other bullet.
Snag, you're not supposed to be firing your weapon in the shop. We have told you this like a million times. It needs to stop.
But I like to.
Too bad. Like you have to pay for it every single time you do, and that comes out of your wages.
Gonna make me have to fix all this wood.
Oh, we are in
Klaus's
wait.
eyes are just flickering blue yellow, blue yellow. Kubler, you are being followed. Is this alarming? Does this
voice-
need to
you're-
be handled?
No, your voice is so relaxing. It's just been such a long time since I've heard it. No, they're cool. These guys are cool. They're with me. Okay, they're not going to cause any trouble. They're just
One
going to
last flicker.
I have a question, Glass Cannon.
Yes.
Just a quick question. When your eyes flicker, does the whole is the whole transformation starting, or is the eyes flicker first and then the transformation happens?
I think it's once the eyes stick to that solid color.
Okay.
It's,
All
and
right,
when it's
so-
flickering, it's like deciding to engage or not, like to
Okay,
turn on that
okay.
mode. Yeah.
I'm just wondering. We haven't really had a situation like that yet. So
No, I think it's just like danger question mark. That's like the processing to try to
Fair.
decide if to turn on that mode. Yeah.
No, we're good.
continue.
Good. You can turn off the alarm system, whatever. No, listen, I've had a long week. I just thought maybe I could sit down, love some coffee, and just kind of sort things out. Congratulations on starting to get paid. Somebody said wages. That's a big deal, right? Starting to make some money around here. I can't remember if that was a new thing. I think I got might have like a concussion.
You do not look well. Would you like me to provide a medical examination?
You look kind of dead.
You look like you could use a coffee.
A
Yes.
lot of coffee.
Oh, please. Yeah.
One Festino coming up.
Oh,
Hey, now.
it's Sonny will lean in. I'll get you some actual coffee.
I don't want the fish coffee. If you could just give me the normal.
I got you. I've got you.
Thank you so much. Hey, Sonny. I appreciate you. Just want you to know that I appreciate you. It's good to see you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Glass is gonna walk over and very carefully, examine the skeletons. Kubler,
Okay.
it would appear your friends or associates are deceased.
Yeah. They're
Undeceased.
They're dead. They're dead. That's I guess that's what caused it all. I haven't been myself for a few days. It's fuzzy. But I
Did
met
you
these
lose
guys.
your memories?
Yeah. Well,
Puts a hand on your shoulder.
things come and go.
I am sorry
was
for
with
the
you.
loss of your memories. It is quite tragic. I sympathize.
Thank you. Thank you. That means so much to me.
May I draw your picture?
Yeah. You want to draw me a picture?
Draw a picture of you in my sketchbook. And it pulls out a backpack, which is you've not seen somewhere before. It pulls out like a little sketch pad.
Wow. This is incredible. Guys, have you seen this? Have you seen Canon sketches? Look at this. This is amazing.
Now, when you look at any of Glass Cannon's sketches, they look like a dot matrix color printer has
Yeah.
done it, because that's how Glass Cannon draws. We found that it's just a complete, dot matrix, slide across, create the image, and just lines. It's pretty amazing, and they're very good. Like, all the rolls have been great with these images.
Yes.
So we have a Picasso on our hands here.
Somehow.
They're quite, but the pictures you're seeing, other than the ones that have been pictures of people you recognize, are very strange. If she shows you a few of them, they look like out of focus. They look like there's several different versions of an image that are superimposed over each other and stretched in different color wavelengths. It's some interesting abstract art that you can't make sense of.
He gently takes the work and examines it very carefully and thoughtfully over an uncomfortably long period of time, and really gives it a generous, thoughtful once over, and then hands it back, and with all the eye contact. I was like, "This is wonderful. It's wonderful. It's marvelous. You've done amazing things since I've seen you last."
I tried it for the first time the other day after I had my first dream.
Your first dream.
Yes, it was a nightmare.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll happen. It comes with the territory, the dream and territory. Daryl, dreams? Anybody? Good
May
dreams.
I sketch
Daryl?
you?
No? May you sketch me?
Yes, so I do not forget your visage.
Listen, you draw life as you see it and continue to create generously. I the journal I would work in, when I was coming in and drinking coffee.
Yes.
I know I had a whole bunch of journals there. Did I leave them here last
No.
time I was here? No?
There is actually a lost and found.
Perhaps.
If you'd like to check.
Snaggle likes to dig through the lost and found. Every
Oh.
other Thursday.
Cool. Well, listen.
Boxes marked Snaggle stuff on the side.
That would be so great. I don't want to put you out I don't want to make a fuss, but at least that last one that I was working on, I was working on something. Anyway, it's not a, it's not a huge deal. Like I said, don't put yourself out. But if there were like my journals, if I did leave them here, that would be really cool because I was looking back at the house and they're not there. And I looked in the graveyard and in the guest house and in the other graveyard and then in the high graveyard.
Once I'm finished
Then I went to the
drawing,
graveyard out like, well, I've been to more graveyards really than I can count actually because I've been walking, just having a good think, walking from graveyard to graveyard. That's where I met Daryl, and then I went to the church graveyard, and that's where I met Daryl. And so that's what I've been up to. You didn't ask. I just offered it.
He has been missing, not missing, but he's been gone for over 2 weeks now.
we have noticed your absence.
Oh, really? We have?
Yes.
I have noticed your absence.
Oh.
How do you pronounce Becky's character's name?
Sully.
Sully. Okay, cool.
Now, while all this conversation's going on, Sonny, you've been awfully quiet. What are you doing?
He was getting the drip coffee. Once the drip coffee's done, he's going to just start mixing in a little bit of sugar, maybe however Kugler normally likes his coffee.
Okay.
He'll prep that because assuming you have at least a basic idea. And then if Snaggle's grinding the fish still.
Well, Snaggle, you see that there is a cup of coffee already sitting in front of Kubler-Ross. It is a full black cup of coffee with a fishtail hanging out of it.
I mean, if he's got that, Sonny's still making the cup of coffee for Kubler, but he's just looking at that machine like, man, we got to clean that now.
Might be a cappuccino.
Oh, and then the thing is, I confirm with Glass Cannon and look at Sully as she spoke. I take the cup and sip it, and with my eyes closed, like, oh my goodness, that's like coming home. That's crazy. That is just absolutely that is a damn fine cup of coffee, everybody. And I'm glad.
Okay, hold on. That was the fish coffee that you just drank?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I thought so. So as you drank that, I would like to imagine the fishtail just slaps you in the face
Slides
and slides
down the rim and just slaps you.
Caressed by a fishtail while you
Got some
drink your coffee.
fish scales left on
That's
your
a
face.
new one for one of our games. We haven't had that happen before. I'd like to mark that down as a very new thing for us.
This is a new event.
Yes, Sully.
While all this is happening,
Yes.
is the cafe open? It's
No.
not open. Okay.
No, because at this event, it's a
like
big
a holiday.
It's a big event and everyone wants to participate, but that the manager is going to be running several coffee stands. And you guys plan to compete this year because you worked at, you've worked a lot of extra weekends and other events so you could have this time off.
Okay. So then in that case, Sully is sitting up on the counter. She's got Borngor in her lap, feeding it like the fish scraps. I would like to make a monster handling check. I have been trying to teach it how to attack on command.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And now it is still a little sticky because it is a mimic, and so it sticks
and he's
to
a
you.
baby.
It's a little book mimic, and somehow I allowed you to try to capture this, and I love it. And so please roll an animal handling check to see to see if you can teach it to maybe attack a fishtail that you set up as a creature that it must attack.
That is a 15 plus animal handling 3, so an 18.
It absolutely devours the fishtail on command.
Nice.
A pseudopod just reaches out from the cover of the book, grabs it, and it just gnaws it in.
Nice. I give him like spine scritches.
Okay.
As praise. I don't know. It's a fucking monster. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with
I
this
don't
thing.
know. I don't know if it one of its pseudopods just hangs out like its tongue, like it's I don't know what it's doing.
It's the
I want to
bookmark.
give it. I want to make it feel like a dog for some reason, but
I'm here for it.
I don't know if it
okay
really
with
works that way. I'm thinking Borgor might actually be more cat-like. Like it ignores you unless it wants to.
Yeah, fair.
I think that might work better.
That's what Sully's been doing the whole time.
Okay. Snags, you're still making fish coffee?
Well, now.
Oh God, no.
No. I've prepared the chum. Now I'm making grenades.
Oh, okay. You're making grenades. How are you making grenades?
Talent.
Oh, talent. You have a grenade making skill. I didn't know that was available yet. I mean, I know Dragonlance is coming up, and there's some aspects of that that might have grenades,
Yes.
but we don't have those rules yet. So can you please give me an idea so I can make you roll some things to explode?
Okay. Well, I'm definitely using my superior
Intellect?
acrobatics.
Okay, you're backflipping into making grenades. Or is that how you're going to escape when it invariably fails?
Look, I just went with my highest check first. Okay.
All right. How about this? Let's roll a D100. Let's roll a D100 Cthulhu rules.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That means low. Lower the better. Oh, okay. So this is not something you've done before.
Okay.
Okay. So this is something new. Now, I'm going to go. I love throwing in all these. We're going to go with Monster of the Week rules here. We're going to roll 2d6. Okay. I'm going to give you a +1 in this skill because you do know something about explosives, but you're not perfectly skilled in it. So roll 2d6 and we'll see how we end up.
Okay.
And I'll explain the roll in just a second. A 7. Okay. In the world, in Monsters of the Week, you roll 2d6, and a 1 through a 6 is a failure no matter what. A 10 and above is a success no matter what. But a 7, 8, and 9 are a success with complications.
All right.
So
every invention.
roll me a d4 now.
Okay. 3.
All right. You are able to create 3 grenades, which I will figure out exactly how deadly they could be at a later date and how much
they're
pain and
not deadly.
suffering.
They are chum grenades.
They're chum grenades. Okay.
Chumnades.
The problem is you are making 4.
Uh-huh.
You succeeded on 3.
Oops.
The
I
fourth one,
probably should have made these at work.
the fourth one went off, and
Chum everywhere.
it is a misting chum effect. So you have just sprayed the entire Javanesque Day Cafe and every one of your friends and Daryl and his other brother Daryl with a fine mist of fish chum.
They work, and I run.
Okay.
So, Sonny, after heaving a little bit, chases Snaggle with a broom, going,
Oh.
Snaggle, this is the
The
last
smell
time."
is atrocious. It's instantly aerosolized throughout the entire store.
Turn down my
God.
olfactory sensors.
Sonny's gagging a bit, and he can't stand it.
You don't really breathe, so you're not really bothered by this.
I don't think we notice at all.
No, but I'm just saying you're not bothered by
Carry
this.
on
Yeah,
physically.
I just olfactory sensors off. Just
Yeah.
boop.
Sonny and Sully, I want a con save real quick because why not make this worse?
You know how we fix this? We just leave Borangor here to lick up all the mess.
Everything. Con saves?
Yep, it's coming. I got a
I'm sorry,
20,
Sully, I
not
didn't hear.
natural.
15 for me.
15, Sonny?
20, not natural.
Oh,
Dirty
God.
20.
Okay, you guys are fine. You feel that little, like, in the back of your throat, like, but you're getting out in the sunlight. It'll be fine. I mean, you're going to get whiffs of this in your nostrils for the rest of the day, but
Yeah.
you'll survive.
I feel like
All right.
I wanted Sonny to kind of chase Snaggle with a broom, though, out of the building. He's like
No.
gagging and coughing if possible. So
Snaggle runs out. Sonny, you're coughing with the broom trying to catch him. And as you guys run out, you see that the festival has begun in earnest. There are banners and lights and people everywhere. Okay? And we'll go ahead and read you the introduction to this
Ooh.
area. Yeah, the whole big old block of text. Because the Java Nice Day Cafe is right on the edge of the jumble. So that as you exit, you have entered the jumble. It's the middle part of the town. It's a large district of tangled roads and single-story buildings throughout this area of Jagao. Throngs of people, most of them orcs and goblins, move through the streets, laughing, singing, running, and sightseeing. Many of them are annoyed by Snaggletooth, but that's okay. All are enthralled by the raucous sights and sounds of the town's Festival of Merit. You hear snippets of conversations as people pass by, a goblin mother telling her children not to go near the baby horizonback tortoises, a drow guard in shining insectile armor complaining to his partner that his gauntlet was crushed by a hulking orc while arm wrestling, and a pair of young orcs in swimwear hollering as they rush towards the banks of the Eiffelon River. All around you, colorful signs and banners point towards festival booths surrounded by cheering people. On this street alone, here in front of the Java's Nice Day Cafe, you can see a meat pie eating contest near a shop mounted on the back of a massive tortoise. And on the other side of the road, a banner emblazoned with the words, riddles, rhymes, unbeatable riddles. The banner points towards a 3-story temple in the center of the jumble. The town is yours to explore for the Festival of Merit. What do you want to do? And I will bring up the map for you guys. It will not have the locations on it, but you guys are basically right there on the map.
Okay.
Straight.
Sonny would be chasing Snaggle out into the street, and then realizing he's out in the street waving a broom and coughing and hacking, he'd just finally slow down and be like, "Take it, Snaggle!" And he tried and compose himself a little bit and freshen up his clothes and breathe in some fresh air and take in the sights around him for a
It's
second.
festival time.
The throngs of people are loud. If you ever been to like a good festival, like, you know, an art festival or something that's really populated in a small town, it's like everything you see, nothing but people. People trying not to bump into you, but they bump into you anyway because there's not enough space. Kids running by, throwing things around, playing with toys. You're getting hit on the legs by like little wooden swords. They're not meaning it on purpose. They're just, everyone is excited, and it's a lot of fun. And the cheering and the laughing and the smells of all the street food just overwhelm your senses. That's the kind of, it's like a night market times 100 in the middle of the day.
Ooh.
So right near you, you will see that there is, let's see, the Temple of the Luxon is right there, which is a big religious thing for the Zoroastrians. You have right here is where the best pies are. That's the big turtle here that has the pie shop on it. And right down here is the riddle and rhymes section right here. Now, there are other things across the town. Where would you like to go?
Hi. Sully's gonna head towards the turtle with the pie.
I think
Okay.
you know.
Does everyone follow Sully?
Sonny will close up the shop and lag behind.
Okay.
So he'll follow later.
Okay. Sonny's going to follow later. Snaggletooth, what are you doing?
I'm pointing at pies.
Pointing at pies. Kubler, you don't feel hungry, but your friends are running off to pies.
Wait,
The festival has begun. You should partake with us.
what will he ever feel fool?
That sounds charming. A festival of all the days to finally come back. This is great. And guys, have you guys ever done the big festival? No? Daryl's never done it, Daryl? No, we're just all so excited. Oh, I do remember this. Oh, I'm remembering this. Everybody's here. And like as soon as he spills out outside, he starts remembering everything. And he's just like a newborn child, except he looks like a dead body, like a pretty, what you said, probably a week. He's a week gone. So one of the things that as he shuffles about and goes through the fair is that the skin on his face and neck is like finally falling off and is like at last in the movement shifting clear and starting to, like, some of it's finally starting to walk off his head, and soon his eyes will fall out. It won't be long. They're just kind of rolling, like, at a certain point loose in his sockets, and it's all starting to kind of settle what he's going to, be for another week or two. But meanwhile, he looks like he's sniffing things and then just kind of like side-eyeing them and tilting his chin and then putting it back. And for me, it's just this marvelous gag of this shambling corpse who's really trying to enjoy a street festival and have a great attitude about it. He's very dead and very distracted. And that's what he's doing.
I as distracting as that might be, he is still recognizably your friend. His voice is the same. His attitude is the same. It's just he looks dead and has a toilet.
Look at all these charming little knickknacks. Look at all these little things. This is like a kerchief. This would look nice on you, Glass Cannon. Look at this. This is like a kind of a blue and white thing, and they're 3 for 1. 3 for 1. What is that? Like a cover? That's not bad. And he's just completely hitting the festival like, you're with grandma or something, really living it and being very present. And everything is just like, oh my goodness, that is too cute. That one and all of those, I'll just take them right home. Just all of that. I have nowhere to put it, but that whole shelf can just come right home with me. Anyway, pie. You wanted pie. I mean, he's just doing if you were hitting Dollywood with your aunt and just kind of loosely coordinating everybody, and no one has any responsibility to it. He's just won't shut the hell up while walking through the festivities and the ballyhoo. The bacchanal. That's the word I was looking for.
Man, shove a pie in your pie hole.
All right. So you all head over to the large tortoise with a shop on the back and for pies, right?
Glass
Yes.
cannot eat pie.
Okay.
And so I think Glass is going to go look for that maze, because that really piqued Glass's interest earlier.
Okay. All right.
I have a question about
Yes.
this festival.
Yes.
We're a group, right?
You are
Do
a
we-
group.
Do we have to earn
Oh, that's a good
medals
question.
together?
No.
Okay, so we
You
can
can
individually
split up
go
if
do
you
stuff.
wish.
Okay,
You can participate and root on people. It's not meant to be power gained through here. It's just an event. The fun is competing in as many as you can.
Glass does not think watching tables full of people eating pie sounds entertaining at all.
Okay. So Glass Cannon is heading off to the maze. Sunny, you stayed behind.
Yes, Sonny is going to clean that poor coffee machine that is filled up with fish chum, and then he's going to tidy the place up like it should be, make himself a tall cup of coffee, then close up shop so he can go and enjoy the festival.
Okay, so that's going to be about half an hour probably. So you're going to be
Yeah.
well behind everyone else. We'll check back with you in a second. Snaggletooth, you're doing pies, right? All right, Kubler, are you going for pies with everybody else?
Yeah, he's completely taken with this whole pie thing.
Okay, so Snaggletooth, Sully, and Kubler are all going for pies. Glass Cannon is going for the maze, and Sunny is coming along afterwards. You guys are trying to make this as difficult as possible this evening, aren't you? Thank you. I appreciate this. I love you all. I'm so glad we're all back together. It's just wonderful. We're going to start with the pies because I had that queued up and I can actually do that one right now. Then I'll figure out where the other stuff is in a moment.
It's
All
fine.
right. Sully, Kubler, and Snaggle, as you get over there, the savory scents of meat, pastries, and spices fill the air around a 3-story building mounted on the back of a gigantic tortoise. A cooking stand and a festival stage with a long table are set up at the tortoise's feet, where an orc stands over a massive onion. I was going to say onion. It's an oven. Not an onion. It's an oven. There might be onions there, but she's standing over the massive oven. She bustles from the oven to the stage and back, placing delicious-looking hand pies at each seat and stacking more of them on a cooling rack nearby. People are already gathering on stage, including a scrawny young human with a mop of brown hair and a scruffy beard. As you approach, the orc calls out in a melodic baritone, "Come to sample the best meat pies this side of the waste, yes? I sell them for meals up there, but I'm running a pie eating contest down here all day. If you've got an orc-sized stomach, who wants to compete?"
I will eat the pies.
Oh, you look kind of small. You got an orc-sized stomach stuffed in that little tiny green body. You've got the teeth of an orc, though, so I give you that.
He's got a dragon-sized stomach. It's kind of gross. So,
Well, have you met a dragon?
funnily enough, yeah.
Ooh, there's more to you than meets the eye. It looks
Not
like your
really.
friend might have met a dragon. Is he all right? That one there? Pointing at Kubler.
That is an excellent question.
Sorry.
Are you okay? You look a little peaky.
Okay? I'm doing just great. I'm great. I'm really enjoying the day. This is really well put together. A really beautifully presented fest right here. A wonderful fete, right? Beautiful.
We do it every year. It's fun.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to try a pie. It sounds delicious.
As she's talking, she's just sitting there working at the oven, just prepping all kinds of different things for her pies. All right. So, who wants to?
I love meat pies with onions, and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I've got quite a few different ones. I mean, if you come back later, I can sell you some. But these are our competition pies. These are a little bit heartier than the normal things I sell. I don't try and kill my customers, but you guys, it's fun. It's fun to see you try and eat these. That one's drooling already, she points at Snaggletooth.
Yeah, he would really like. So I can't talk you into just letting us split one of those tiny pies right over there.
No. These are for the competition. If you want one of these, you got to go up on the stage over there. And she points back to the back where you see the three people sitting on the stage. There's one chair up there for this particular competition. Are any of you interested in competing? I know that little one says he's hungry, but you all look a little. Well, I don't know about you, pointing at Kubler.
I just want to try a pie. I'm dismayed to find out that I can't try one of those. You have a lot of them. Obviously, I understand.
No. I've got one spot open for this round of the competition. All right. The three of you here, you all say you want it. I mean, I could have you compete right now if you want.
I just wanted to watch. I wasn't going to compete.
That's fair. Look, the crowd is excited. They like this competition.
So. Who exactly, if there's only one seat, who exactly are they competing against?
The three people up there, I don't know their names.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said there was only one seat.
Yeah, there's only one seat left for this cup.
Left.
There's three.
Left.
Yeah, there's three other
Okay.
people competing. Sorry.
In my head, I was thinking there was just one seat up on this stage, just one person.
Oh, that would be imposing.
Yeah, right.
You
I was
eat the
so
pie.
confused. I was very confused. I am not confused now. Please continue. Sorry.
You see, okay, if you look up there at the stage, you see a really cocky looking male drow just sitting up there flexing to himself, just like gun showing it, like. Yeah, you see a female halfling, one of the two in the entire city. She's up there as well, sitting very still, and she has a oh, exactly, Sonny. Sits up there with a really cocky grin on her face, like she knows something that you don't know yet, and that's why she's smiling. And then you've got a young male human there. Real scraggly, kind of patchwork clothes. He looks like he can handle himself, but he also looks a little, you can't tell a lot about him. He's a very scraggly looking, kind of ruffian looking little young human man. So, you little green one, yeah, you want to go eat against those boys up there?
It really does.
Tonight I dine on victory.
I like your spirit. Go ahead and up it on stage. Since he's entering and you really want a pie here, you can have one there, Mister. You got something on your neck there. What is that? Right?
That's his neck.
You should get that looked at. That's not.
I don't think anyone wants to look too closely at that.
I just did, and I'm really disappointed that I have.
Exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying.
All right. So as you guys, yes.
No, I just want to. I want to kind of melt into the crowd,
Okay.
inconspicuously.
Okay. Can you give me an inconspicuous roll? Let's see, a stealth
Yes.
maybe?
Stealth. That's a plus.
How
4.
inconspicuous are you?
I don't want any of the judges or the rule keepers to see me.
Okay.
Okay. Plus 4. That's an 18.
Okay. You slide into the crowd and blend in. Kubler, you were standing there with Sully as Snaggle went up on the stage, and now Sully's gone.
Sully, you have to tell me about that fabulous book with the tongue on the Is this? Oh, she was just here. Carol, did you see Sully's? Daryl, pick your toe fell off, Daryl. Oh goodness! All right, someone's gonna trip. And he just kind of paces around, then eventually gets distracted, and is clearly irritated that he can't have a pie.
No, she just gave you a
one.
pie.
She gave you a pie.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she
Yes.
just gave you a pie.
Oh,
And then said something about your neck, and Sully said, "Don't look too closely. That is his neck."
oh,
She told you need to see a doctor.
Oh, excuse me.
It's okay.
I'm
Kubler is distracted. I understand.
He's elated and very distracted,
Okay.
and then eats the pie.
You can't
And-
taste it.
Right, and he can't taste it, and I think he's shining it on that it's delicious.
Okay.
I think he's going on about he just won't shut the fuck up about how good it is, and
He's
is
talking
like,
to anyone next to you about how great the pie is.
anybody to the point of like drawing maybe just more than attention than anyone who's socially anxious around him would be comfortable with, right? Just like really exhausting how delicious this pie is and how flaky the crust is and how it's just the right size, and it's just exhausting.
Okay. Up on the stage, Snaggletooth, you sit in the last seat. The order in which you see the table is the flexing drow, who is basically making eyes at the halfling. The halfling, which is smirking to herself because she knows something that we don't know. The scraggly young human, and Snaggletooth. You see that the drow and the halfling are talking. He's like, "Hey, babe, come on. Hey, babe, look, I got look at the muscles. Hey, babe, I can make it jump. See, she's jumping." And she's just like smirking and just shaking her head. She like looks over at the human next to her, trying to get like maybe attention, and he's just kind of focusing on the stack of pies in front of him. Snaggle, what do you do anything when you get up there?
I meditate.
You meditate.
I find my center.
Okay, you find your center.
I look with pie.
Okay, excellent. The guy that's sitting next to you kind of leans to you and goes, "Hey, good luck, man. I hope you do well."
You're going down.
Hey, man, I was just trying to be friendly. All right. That's
I'm sorry. You have a good competition or whatever.
all right, man. I'm Irving. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Snaggletooth. Last cap.
Yeah, I've heard about you from someone somewhere. I don't. Huh?
I'm sure it was good things.
Well, yeah. I mean, the orcs don't like you much, but you know, I'm sure that's for a good reason.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
As the competition starts
Uh-huh.
with my 18th stealth,
Uh-huh.
I would like to cast Bane on the other 3 contestants.
Okay. I wish I hadn't rolled this now, because I would have that would have been 2 natural 20s.
That's
Oh, no.
Yes, you may attempt to roll to cast Bane upon these well-wishers and just happy-go-lucky people who are competing in a fun pie eating contest.
Yep, they need to make charisma saving throws against my DC of 15.
Okay.
Win at all costs.
You know what? I did not think I was going to have to, so I don't have.
Did you
these-
think we were gonna compete fairly?
Right? Who does
It's
that?
a fun festival in a town where you live.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Have
right.
they met
Charisma saving
us?
throw. 19 on the first one. The drow does not care about your spell.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's check the second one. Okay, this one. Okay. That's going to be a natural 1 for a failure.
Oh no.
And then I need to find. Okay. All right.
I was just waiting for you to silvery barbs anyone who looked like they were
14?
doing better than Snaggletooth.
14's a fail.
14's a fail. Okay, so the nice guy who just introduced himself as Irving and who will remember this forever like Fallout
He doesn't know
is
me.
baned.
He's got no idea. And the halfling, right?
Let's see if they the halfling. Let's see how well they notice if something's going on.
With my 18 stealth.
Matter of fact, Irving does look over and is staring right at you
Okay.
when he fails and something
Perfect.
falls over him.
Perfect. I don't break eye contact.
Let me. Okay, so now I know where this game is going, and it's not going to go very well. Wonderful. Let me check those other steps. Okay. Wow, I did not expect I'd have to do this already. I'm sorry. I would have been more prepared. I thought we could just have fun at a festival for once.
No,
can't take you guys
never.
anywhere.
You can't take a. Have you learned nothing?
This is par for the course.
I had hope. We had Travis back. I thought we'd be able to have a little relaxing before we got. Okay.
Irving. It's cool.
All right, hold on. Irving. What do we got, Irving?
Friendly Vander up there, and then
Okay.
he gets
Okay. That's what he is. All right, great. That makes sense. Okay. So after my hopes have been crushed by my players, Agatha Silverspoon, who is the orc that half orc that started the competition, steps up on stage, is like, all right, everyone, this round is about ready. All right, are each of you okay? You're good to go? You see the drow is perfectly fine, still flexing and looks actually like cocksure he's going to win everything. The halfling doesn't have the smirk on her face anymore, and Irving looks angry and is staring away over the top of his pies at something into the crowd. Snaggletooth, you're not sure what's going on. He seemed very happy at the moment. Now he seems rather frustrated and focused on something else while you're meditating. All right, all the competition participants are ready. Now the idea is the first one to eat the most pies, okay? You have to eat the most pies. You eat as many as you need up here. All right? So go to it. Okay. All right, so everyone dives in. Snaggletooth, the first pie, no problem. You tear into it. It tastes great. It's a really good meat pie. All right? No roll. Everyone eats their first pie. It is not a problem at all. Second pie. Snaggletooth, are you going to keep eating?
All right. Can I use my key to flurry of pies into my mouth?
No, because that's not how this works. I like that idea. Unfortunately, that's not how this particular event works. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. All right. Sorry, I have to. There's my character sheet. Con is not my best save, but we'll see here. 9.
Yep. Whew. That one is tough to eat. You barely make it through the second. All right. Can I need to see what can you roll the stat block for Bane for me real quick? Actually, no, I'll find it. I got it in here. I gotta find it.
I believe it's attacks and saving throws.
Yeah, attacks and saving throws. It's a -1d4.
-1d4. Okay, great. More
for
rolling.
a minute.
Okay.
So it won't last the whole competition. But...
1 off the first guy is still a pass. 1 off the second one is a fail, and a pass. Okay, so the drow tears through his pie, no problem. It's just destroys it. The halfling slows down like Snaggletooth slows down. They're both having some trouble. Irving is staring right at you and is like literally eating and just looking at you, just like I'm going to do this past.
Perfect. I have not broken eye contact with
Mhm.
this dude the whole time.
He is just
Little does he know that this is how Sully flirts? Or just
I want to see you fail, and if you
Look
rise above
straight
it,
into
we'll
the
date.
eyes.
okay. So the halfling though doesn't finish her pie. She can't put the rest of it down and just puts her head down on the table. So now it's down to 3 competitors. The second pie is down. We now have to eat the third
how
pie.
long has it been?
How long has it been? This is a
Yes.
quick eating. Like I like to think that the halfling is still kind of eating hers, but she's out of the cut. She's out at 2.
Okay.
So the people who are eating pretty quick. They're knocking it down. These are handheld meat pies, so they're not like
I'm
massive.
just curious as to how
pies.
many rounds of pies the Bane will last, because it is only a minute.
Only a minute.
I'm gonna say it's gonna last
3 rounds?
3 rounds, I think. So you'll get
That's
get
like
2
20
more.
seconds a pie.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'll get 2 more pies to roll on.
Okay.
I just lost another dice. Why am I losing? I'm dropping die everywhere. Okay, third pie. Snaggletooth, con save, please.
Oh,
All right. After you find your center and you begin stuffing pies into
There it
it.
is. Ah,
Right there. And it just goes down. Okay, I'm gonna roll the other 2. The drow is having real trouble. And Irving. Okay, I'm gonna have to roll his D4. So the drow fails, and the drow will be out. So now it's Irving and Snags. Where'd I
start
put
of the
D4?
4th pie begins.
Okay, so the DC is all right. So, damn it. The Bane rolled a 4. He could roll up to a 3 and would have passed. So the pie contest
Ah.
is over now. Snaggletooth, you win. Irving is fighting through it, and he's like, I didn't think people would cheat on a pie contest.
Has he?
I want to go for the record.
Okay, you're gonna go for the
Go
record.
for
I
the
don't know what the
record of
record is.
most pies eaten.
Okay, let's just
Oh,
keep rolling.
gosh.
Okay, con save 12 this time.
Okay.
Has Irving broken eye contact with me yet?
Yes, when he
Okay.
failed, he broke eye
Oh,
contact.
Right before he did, I'm gonna wink at him and I want to melt into the crowd.
Stealth check.
Natural 20 for a
Okay.
24.
You dealt.
wink.
And Snaggletooth, your record fails at 3 because you don't get the 4th one.
I still win, but not as coolly as I wanted to.
Agatha Silverspoon gets up there and is like, "Well, that one went a lot faster than I thought it would, but we have a winner. So you're going to get your reward. She's going to hand you a medal. The medal. Let me
Ooh.
find it.
Ooh.
Medals of merit. Where? Okay, hold on.
Winner.
Oh, here we go.
Winner,
Call
winner,
me-
pie dinner.
Snaggletooth winner.
Oh wow, they really didn't make this very. Okay, so that's okay. So you get the medal of the meat pie.
Mm.
All right. This is a wondrous common item. You gain 2d4 plus 2 temporary hit points when you use an action to press this medal to your mouth. Once this property has been used, it can't be used again, and the medal becomes non-magical. It is slightly warm to the touch, as if fresh from an oven, and smells faintly of baked pie crust.
All right, I will wear it always.
You need that, you need to collect. Like the idea is, you collect these medals, and the teams with the most medals in combination get to go on and compete.
This is now my prized possession.
Irving kind of
prized
leans
possession?
over and he's like, "Hey, congratulations, man." He's like, "Oh, congratulations. That was a lot harder than I thought. Did you see the girl out there staring at me?"
Did I?
You were meditating. I doubt you would.
Are you sure she wasn't staring at me?
He hits you on the shoulder. I like you. I like you. Yeah. Snaggletooth, it's nice to meet you. I'll probably see you at some other competitions after I get over these pies. Oh, that was so much harder than I thought it'd be.
See you in the next one then, Irving.
All right. You have a good one. He pats you on the shoulder, and he goes to talk to the other two competitors, and you head back down to the crowd, into the crowd, and you see Sonny is standing over near Kubler. Sonny, Kubler, were
Hey.
you guys talking about anything during the competition?
I feel like Sonny would have walked up near the end of the competition and run into Kubler, going, "Who's won? Who's winning? I heard cheering."
Look,
It's our man. He
What?
did it. He did it. To Snaggle Tooth.
What? Snaggle?
And he won.
Of course, Snaggle.
Woo! And
Woo.
he completely checked into it and has like shouted himself hoarse as much as a horse can, cheering Snaggletooth on, and is, and now just elbowing you and then he did this, and then I didn't think he was gonna do it, but then he just ate another one and just crushed it.
Sonny's only mildly enthused by this retailing of pie eating.
Oh my God, I've never seen anything like it.
woo! Look, I'm
Yeah.
the best pie guy.
He shows you the medal. It's got like a
Oh.
loaf of bread on the front of it. It's a really cool, cute little medal.
How many did you eat to get that?
80.
80.
Yep.
Where did you put it all?
80 pies.
My word, man, I've never seen somebody eat that much. No wonder you got that medal. It's well deserved.
A lot of people that are in the crowd that are milling around to other places are patting Snaggletooth on the back, giving congratulations. Sully, where are you right now?
As she slipped away, she's gonna head towards the Riddle and Rhymes booth.
Okay, continuing to make my life more difficult. Thank you.
Sorry.
All right. I thought I was going to have a couple sessions to knock these out. Looks like we're going to try and get as many as we can out in this session. Great.
Well,
All right.
if you wanted to, Glass could go to the Riddles Run, because those were like the two things Glass was
No,
interested in.
you're going to the
Riddles, Rhymes,
maze.
and
I've already pulled it up. You're going to the maze.
All right, I'm going to that maze.
Okay, so while you guys are talking about Snaggletooth's amazing feat of eating 3 pies and saying it was 80, it might have taken 80 bites to get through the 3 pies, but who knows? I don't know how. Don't know how this is going. We'll go along with Glass Cannon. If you look at your map to get to
Yes.
the what it's called, the one-shot solution, you head south and you head towards the westernmost dock down near the water. And as you wind your way through the roads and all the throngs of people, you come to the maze. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Near the entrance to the festival grounds, a maze has been constructed out of 4-foot tall walls of wooden planks lashed together with ropes and propped up between sandbags. Banners are hung over the opening to the maze, signifying the entrance and the exit. The passageways of the maze are 5 feet wide. Off to the side, a tan-feathered Aarakocra sits on a chair 30 feet above the ground, giving him a vantage point where he can see the whole area. A small crowd is cheering on and heckling the people inside. Near the entrance, an ogre in leather armor is encouraging a reluctant goblin in a breastplate to give the maze a try. Oh, you can do it. Go on, get in there. Get in there. Come on. I don't know. It looks almost looks like Snaggletooth, except with a better grin and a lot of heavy armor. And he's just
For
like,
dental work and armor. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do. I don't know if I'm good enough to do this. Really, I mean, I'm more of I help people. I don't do things for my. Get it. Would you get in there? Just go. And she just pushes him in, and he disappears into the maze. So
Clock it.
all right. Let's see. Okay. There's only one. Okay.
So
Okay.
I summoned my familiar in the closet last night.
Yes, you did. Have you described your familiar yet?
No, I'm gonna stand off to the
Please
side
do.
of it. Yes, so I'm gonna pull them out of their pocket dimension, and it is a mechanical owl. She just pulls it out of the pocket dimension and sits on her arm, and it's just very it looks very similar in construction to glass, but
Okay.
owl-esque rather than
Owl-esque.
human-esque. So like little porcelain and gold and blue, and it's just very cute. Just a regular owl sized, you know. It's a very cute owl. Very mechanical looking. Doesn't look like a normal. I'm sure if you saw it in the sky, it would look like an owl because, you know, high up bird silhouette. But up close is when you're like, that's no owl. It's a mechanical owl.
It's a mechano owl.
Yeah. And so that's it's got blue glowing eyes just like Glass has. And Glass is gonna there's like a nice bench to sit on or whatever.
There are stands that give you a very good view of the entire maze, and you notice that a lot of people, as you sit there and watch, are studying the maze.
Oh,
and
good, because that's what I was going to do.
Then they feel like they're ready, and they run in and try and do the maze.
I'm gonna
and then every so often, you see the Aarakocra fly down and grab one, lift them up, and plant them out because they got lost. So every so often, you're seeing people be pulled out.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down on one of those benches and send my familiar off and look through their eyes for a top-down view make the maze. So
make me an investigation check. The DC is 14.
Check. All right, let's see how I do. 25.
Okay, you'll now have advantage on any check. You have an idea of what's going to happen inside that maze.
Okay, and I just tell my owl to keep circling around the maze, and I'll go on in. Doop, 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 doop.
Okay. Now, you're going to be making okay, so it's a single check.
Oh,
it's
boy.
One check. You have advantage.
Oh, good.
You've entered the maze. You know the way, but it's harder to make that decision on the ground than it is from looking at it above. That's the trick of this maze.
Yes.
I need you to make a survival check.
If necessary, I will pause, transfer sight above, and then transfer sight back down.
You already have advantage. I can't give you double advantage.
That's just what Glass's intention is. It's like, oh, a maze. You said a survival check?
Yes, a survival check.
With advantage, fingers crossed. Let's go 19.
19. You one-shot this maze. You just jog right through it like it's nothing. You're not even walking. You're quick walking. You're jogging. You're just and out. And as you come out, you see a very disappointed goblin in armor, and you see the very large ogre leaning down and kind of like comforting him. But then they see you run out, and Maggie, the ogre, comes over. Oh, hey, that was great.
Hello.
That was fast. You literally just came out now. Wow. You're good at this.
Thank you. I gave it my best effort.
Wow. See, what? Dermot, why couldn't you do that? It was simple. Look how quickly she did it.
It seems that many people struggled. Your senses of direction could be turned around.
Maggie, I'm going to try again. I can do it. I can try again. It'll be fine. Dermot, it's okay. Look, congratulations. If you're doing this well, we'll probably see you at the end at the final ceremonies.
That would be nice.
Okay, great.
It was nice to meet you. I am Glass Cannon.
Oh, I'm Maggie. And this is Dermot. Because I'm Dermot. The little goblin goes and she goes, it's nice to meet you. Can you're really good at finding your way through things. Can you help me with something? You kind of.
What do you require assistance in?
It's nothing urgent. But if you can find my friend Io, would you tell her that Dermot's wondering what the plan is for after the closing ceremony? She has like dark hair and blue skin. She said she was going to compete in the contest by the river, I think. I mean, if you could help out, that'd be great. Because I'm going to have to keep going through this till I get it right because I didn't get my medal.
I'm sure if you keep trying, you will succeed.
And then Maggie's sitting there, just big hulking, like she is a big ogre, like really could. It's like I knew I could do it, but I can't fit in the maze. I'm too big for the maze. They wouldn't let me compete.
That is unfortunate. I am sorry to hear that.
Here comes the attendant with your medal.
Oh.
And it comes over and hands you a medal. Let's see. Which one do you get? The one-shot solution. Metal of the Maze. I should have known. Metal of the Maze. That makes perfect sense. When you use an action to trace the maze inscribed on the metal, you gain advantage on wisdom checks and know the quickest route to the end of any non-magical path or maze for 1 hour. Once this property has been used, it can't be used again, and the metal becomes non-magical.
Cool.
Okay.
Fascinating. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Congratulations on your quick, successive use of the maze. I hope you have a sense of direction that well if you make it to the final competition.
I shall endeavor to do so. Thank you.
Sure you will.
Then I'm gonna try to meet with Sully at the Riddles and Rhymes, because
Okay, you
Which
head
did
over to
one
Riddle of
competition
Rhymes.
then?
Sully's heading over to Riddle of Rhymes after completely gaming the system on the pies. And so Sonny, Kubler, and Snaggle, what are you guys doing? You guys are over at the pies. There's been like 2 or 3 more competitions going on. She's churning pies out like crazy. People are puking. They're trying to
Oh.
eat pies.
see,
Some
Glass didn't
people
want
are-
to see that. She finds it kind of repulsive when organics spew their internal matter everywhere.
Right, right.
It's
Wouldn't
just
it be? I
so
mean, it's just-
inefficient. It's just,
my God,
ugh.
terrible.
Ugh.
Just a waste of resources, really. I mean, when you think about it.
Solutions.
What
So
other
what are you
events?
guys doing?
What other stuff did they have going on there? I mean, all this talk of pie would probably make Sonny hungry, and he'd probably wander around and try and find some good stalls of food
Oh,
that's
there
not pie.
are like if there anything you're looking for, anything you want to eat, you'll find it on the paths. This is a massive festival. They're everywhere. You if you,
classic fair food. He wants some corn dogs. He wants some oh gosh, anything deep fried. Anything. Deep
Okay.
fried.
okay.
Yeah, we'll
You
get
know,
some
we don't
pound cake,
exactly
corn
have
dogs.
fryers, but deep fried stuff. You'd like large pots full of hot
Mhm.
animal fat. and they're
Deep
dropping
fried
stuff
food
in.
has been around for as long as people have had oil.
Deep fried fat.
Yes,
food.
right. But I'm saying it's not like they have fryers and they're churning it out. It's a little bit
Yeah.
more.
Street
Well,
vendor
he's
dangerous.
style.
gonna get some of that good stuff. Then.
There's lots of oil fires happening here and there. No big deal. They just throw some dirt on it, keep moving.
Well, if we're wandering, getting food, is there anything that catches our eye besides that contest? Is there any kind of special events? Is it kind of normal
No.
fairground stuff?
This festival of merit is all about the competitions. Everyone is here to watch people compete.
Okay.
The food and everything is just secondary. It's going on. There's some pageantry. There's people walking around in costumes, and there's jugglers and things like that. But it's mainly just street performers, street vendors, and the competitions.
Well, since you guys have now at least won a competition, you guys want to go watch one? I missed out. Kubler? Snaggle?
Amazing. This is amazing. I'm just really enjoying this. Life is so rich,
We gotta go complete the rest of the competition. We must win all the medals.
Whoa. Win them all?
Yes.
My dear man, I am not a competitor.
Well, you are now. All right.
What?
Riddles and rhymes.
What? No, I can't riddle or rhyme.
Unless you're coming with me, and so are you, Kubla. I just start pushing him along.
We're all going to Riddles and
Wait.
Rhymes.
We really need to think about this, Snaggle. This is getting pushed along.
I enjoy riddles and rhymes and japes and skylarkings.
I'm not very good.
Oh, wait. Where did Sully headed that way, right?
You wouldn't have known. Sully
disappeared.
You guys lost sight of Sully, and you haven't seen her in a while. Glass Cannon said she was going to go do something else because organics eating food is not her cup of tea.
Drinking is one thing. That's like, refueling, but like eating
The
the point of getting
mastication
sick,
of other organic matter by organics just seems weird.
it's a little uncomfortable on that scale,
Mm-hmm. So where are you guys running off to?
Yeah, we're
Snaggle's pushing us somewhere. He said we're competing in something. So whatever competitions we have.
The Riddles and Rhymes is what Snaggle's push. We're all
Riddles and
Okay,
Rhymes.
everyone has an opportunity to compete in all of the competitions. Just because one of you does it, you can go back and do another one if you want. There's nothing stopping you from recompeting.
Okay, never mind. I push him onto the chair. Get up there, eat some pies.
He eats the pies. He's
Okay.
like, oh, all right.
So he's like, oh no,
come on,
no.
come on, I don't think I could, and then probably crushes it. Probably.
Okay, well let's
see.
let's actually see. This
badass
time we've just got a different. We've just got some other commoners up there now, just regular old people. I'll give them random stat blocks. They're just happy to be there. And then you come up and they stare at you, and like the chairs slide over a little bit because they don't want to sit right next to you, and they're like giving.
How you guys doing? You guys ready? Pies, huh?
Then Agath is looking over at you like, well, why not? All right, you guys ready? Another competition? You saw how it went?
You just eat the pies, right?
That's correct. The one who eats the most is the winner.
No biting, no clawing, no gouging, no scratching.
No, you're eating pies. It's not a full contact sport.
You could do it, Kubler.
Hey, listen, I've got some fans. Look at this. I've got some fans out in the audience. Listen, we are about to drink deep the dregs of the cup of life. Am I right? Let's pie it up. Here we go.
Okay. All right. So first pies for everyone goes down. No problem. First pie is free. It's everyone else after that's punishment. So second pie round for everyone. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, my friend. For Kubler. All right. You pass fine. I will roll the other three.
Damn right.
The guy on the far end of the table can't make it past the second pie. He's out. So now there's just 3 people. We're on pie 3. This is the pie that Snaggletooth was able to put down, but no one else was. I need another Constitution saving throw, please. DC is
Keep
10.
it up, Kubler. You've got him on the run.
Just
Ooh.
barely make it. That's a difficult one to go. Not having the flavor is making eating the pies not as much fun, you find.
No, yeah, but he's shining it on.
Okay. The guy right next to you can't make it through that pie, so it's down to 2. The second chair and you are both sitting here eating. We're on pie 4. This is the pie that kicks Snaggletooth's butt. Constitution saving throw, 12 is the DC.
I'm like Malcolm McDowell being fed steak in Clockwork Orange.
Oh.
No.
Nope. You try and it doesn't work. And both of you fail. It is a
Ooh.
tie.
Oh.
All right. So
You're gonna have to have a
what
pie off.
happens if there's a tie?
What happens if there's a tie?
Fight to the death.
We eat each other.
Yeah,
Oh,
you eat each
okay,
other.
here we go.
They already won that one. Shoot.
I kind of felt okay. It doesn't say anything about a tie.
Whoever can eat the most percentage of pie in that last
Yeah,
pie.
I would say
That's
since you rolled
having
a
judged
7
well, not judged, held hair for people in pie eating competitions where you weren't allowed to use your hands, and there was whoever could eat the most out of their pie was the winner. Pie percentages, if you will.
Well, I was going to go by the one who had the best Constitution save, but
Oh, that
chair
also
2,
works.
he rolled a 5 with a +2.
Oh, so they're tied.
7. So what we're going to do is we're going to see who can keep down their pie at this point. So we have another Constitution save. This time the DC is 15. Kubler-Ross comes in second. Chair number 2 with a 17 +2 for 19. Keeps his pie down.
Oh.
Kubler, it comes up in a really weird way.
This is why
Right.
Glasshouse didn't want to
Oh.
be here.
Yeah. The whole crowd's like, oh, because it's just nasty up there. But it's why they're here. These people are acting like it's bothering them, but they're at this competition for a reason.
I'd like to think that it's just absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I'm thinking poltergeist, projectile vomit, kind of just evacuation of all stomach material. It's
He's literally throwing up his guts.
Yes. Yeah. I imagine also it's a little like
Wait, that's
vampire,
not pie.
vampire. Yeah,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the bad blood.
And
Just
can you eat food?
when you eat food. Yeah.
As,
that's-
well, what we do in the shadows. Yeah.
yes, exactly. Just yeah, all of
Snuggle,
it.
how-
just-
Snaggle, however, did you eat 80 of those?
I'm not lying about it or anything.
I am so sorry if any of this got on you. Here, let me just get like a towel or a rag. I'm like pawing at this guy's like blazer or something. The person next to me. So sorry.
he's
So
like
sorry.
he's like popping your hand. Like it's fine. It's
I'm
fine.
just
It's fine. I'm
Okay.
going over here. Okay.
I'm
They
so
all exit the stage, and instead of going by you to the easy stairs, they like walked a long way to go down the other stair.
no, but hey, but it's life experience, guys.
Agatha comes over. It's like, "Oh boy, you made a mess there. I've not seen something. Wow. Okay.
We might want to get like a wet mop or
Is that an
something.
intestine in there? I didn't know. I didn't put any of those in my pies. Is
Is
that
it
yours?
I think it's like a chunk of the pie or like a gym sock or
Are you sure you're okay? She like puts the back of her like hand on your forehead.
Am I hot? Am
And
I
it-
hot? Go ahead.
It's
Oh,
cold.
you're cold as ice. You really need
Cold.
to see a healer. Like you should go to the temple.
I will give it some thought. I appreciate you so much. This has been charming, this whole pie eating
All right,
thing.
if you're sure. I mean,
All the delicious pie. And he's like it's pretty much as soon as she suggests being healed, and he falls out of this whole thing and basically backpedals and disappears before she can finish her sentence, I think.
all right, goodbye. Look at that mess up here. Good Lord. All right, so while you guys are heading off to the next competition, we'll just go ahead and try and knock out one more with Glass Cannon and Sully over at
Roommate
the
power.
I believe it's Riddles and Rhymes.
Riddles
which
and
is
rhymes
right-
for roommates.
Riddles
Yeah.
and Rhymes for roommates. Okay. Let me see about how this goes. All right, so you walk up to the area and you see, as the crowd kind of parts, as a contestant, some contestants walk away disappointed. You see an elderly goblin in blue robes presiding over a set of 3 tables. One table holds a wooden box. The second displays a glittering star map of the Exandrian sky. And on the third rests a row of colored bottles. A banner hanging over the setup reads, "Test your wit with me against these riddles 3." Do you
Yeah.
step up?
Yeah, Sully will have we met up yet, GC?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
GC
Glass has her medal on
is-
their backpack.
Nice. You won the maze.
Yes, it was quite simple.
Very nice. I like it. Snaggletooth won his pie eating contest.
I see.
The other 3 weren't. One of them was not so happy about it, but them's the breaks.
People are allowed to be disappointed when they do not win.
Yep, fair and square. Mm-hmm. Yeah, riddles. We're gonna.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. And we'll approach this robed goblin.
Yes, it is an elderly robed goblin. Big ears, smaller face, very wrinkled, wearing the vestiges. Oh, hold on, my dog's being a pain. She wanted up and then she wanted down. Sorry. Wearing the vestiges of the Temple of Luxon. Seems to be a minor functionary there of some kind. And he seems kindly, he smiles up. It's like, all right, are you two a group, or are you going separate, or I don't know how you want to do it?
Do we get 2 medals if we do it as a group, or we just get 1?
Well, I mean, if you're competing by yourself, you might want to do it yourself. If you're competing as a group, it doesn't matter.
What do you want to do, GC?
I am amenable to both options.
Great. Thanks. That clears that right up. We'll
Beams
try
proudly.
we'll try it together.
That's fine. I have no problem with that. All right. Which table would you like to start? The box? He points to the right. The map? Or the bottles?
The bottles.
Box?
The
Bottles.
box. The
All
other
right.
B.
Teamwork at its best. The box bottles. Okay. I don't
I
think
just
we
know
can do
you like boxes of treasure, Sully.
You're right. I do.
box.
Box.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is that your
Yes.
final answer?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Yes.
All right, great. All right. Table 1 is the box riddle.
Mhm.
You see a locked wooden box with 4 metal keys. On a placard beside the box is written the following riddle in common. Bronze, copper, silver, gold. Ancient ones from tales of old. Match the key to the box's lock. A mistaken choice begets a shock.
Bronze, copper.
Gold.
What does the lock look like?
Let's see. Its lock is shaped like a dragon with a fluted crest, and the edges of the box are decorated with engravings of pearls and shells.
Sully,
Yeah.
the beginning of the riddle lists off colors of metals, much like metallic dragons.
Yes. And
There said there would be a shock if incorrect. Do any of those metallic dragons do lightning?
I think copper does. No, copper doesn't. Yeah, copper does. Copper does lightning, right? Was copper one of them? What were they? Gold, silver.
Bronze, copper, silver, gold.
Bronze, copper, silver, gold.
Now, if you'd like, you can try and guess, or we can make a roll.
Roll couldn't hurt.
Yeah, roll wouldn't hurt.
All right, there'll be a few rolls here. I need an intelligence check from whoever would like to make it.
I'll make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smarty pants. Sometimes. There it is.
Straight intelligence check.
Oh,
Okay.
12.
Just enough.
Whew.
You recognize the keys and the hues and can recognize which key is assigned to which particular metal.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that it's not just the metals, it's also something else. You could do another Arcana or History check, either one of you, to see if you recognize exactly what this box signifies.
I'll make a history check.
Sounds good.
if that's
DC is
okay.
13.
13. Well, with the 12 plus 6.
Perfect. Okay. You recognize that the shape of the dragon lock and the box's aquatic trim leads you to believe that it is actually I saw it just a second ago. I know what it is. Why can I say it? Bronze dragon.
Bronze.
Oh.
Okay.
So you're able, Glass can point out the bronze key because of her role, and you can point out that it needs to be the bronze key. And when one of you places it in the lock and turn, there is no shock at all. The top opens, and the older goblin just claps. Very well done, you two. That was great. Quick, too. You're both very smart. You noticed right away the type of the key, and I saw you, pointing at Sally, I saw you looking at the pearls and the shells on the side, so you knew that it's aquatic based, and that would be a bronze, right?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. We've had bronze dragons around here in the past. We haven't had any in a while, but with the Eiffelon River, they kind of like that. They're more of a sea base, but they still come up the river a bit. It's a nice time.
Right.
So you need to complete one more table before I can give you a medal.
Bottles.
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 No one ever wants to do the map. I don't understand. Okay, fine. The bottles riddle. On this table is a row of 7 small bottles filled with colored liquids, and the following riddle in common.
Okay.
2 of us are brewed from blight, and always sat to purple's right. 3 are juice, 1 burns like flame, and no 2 colors taste the same. Even flask hold naught but pain, and shade of sky will leave a stain. Though tasty are those at each end, neither is the winner's friend. A puzzle for the keen and wise. Drink the light to claim your prize. Now, I will copy that into Roll20.
That would be great.
Because,
Perfect.
Yes, yes, write it all down and memorize it.
I was trying.
Fail. I was even reading it kind of like I was trying to read it slower, but there we go.
Okay.
Go over again. 2 of us are brewed from blight and always sat 2 purples right. 3 are
Okay.
juice, 1 burns like flame, and no 2 colors taste the same. Even
Okay.
flask hold naught but pain, and
Can
shade
we
of the sky
get-
will leave a stain.
The colors of bottles in order.
Okay.
So like
The
one-
bottles numbered from left to right have the following contents. Ready? Bottle 1.
Yes, yes.
This purple bottle is filled with something. It's a purple bottle.
Sure.
Bottle 2, green. Bottle 3, sky blue. Bottle 4, white. Bottle 5, purple. Bottle 6, green. Bottle 7, red.
Okay. Yoop. Let's see here.
Okay, so number 1 is purple. And that's one of the end ones, so we know that's not the answer.
Yes. We also know that we don't want anything to the right of purple. So we don't want
Right.
2 or 6. 2 or 6 are automatically out.
Right.
We
We don't want
the sky
blue.
blue one, so we don't want
Yeah.
2, 6, or 3. Cross out those.
And then we don't want 1 and 7.
Yes, because they're the ends. So we
Yeah.
don't 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So it's 4 or 5.
Well, it says drink the light to claim your prize.
Does it mean white? All right, let me read that one more time. 2 are brewed from blight. Always set at purple's right. 3 are juice. 1 burns like flame. And no 2 colors taste the same. Even flasks. Oh, even flasks hold not but pain, so we don't want 4.
So then it'd be
So that'd be 5.
5.
Is that your final answer? Dum, dum, dum.
3.
Because 3 is sky blue. We don't want the...
Yeah. 3 is sky blue, so that's
And we don't want the
juice.
ends.
1 is purple, so and it burns like flame. We don't want the I think 5
5.
purple.
All right, who's going to drink it?
I cannot.
Yeah, I guess Sully will.
Okay.
You dump
You-
it on
you-
me, but yeah.
You grab 5 and you drink it. You feel warmth settle in your stomach as your skin begins to emit dim silvery light out to a range of 5 feet for about a minute. And you see the guy go, well thought out. That was great. You guys are really good. I'm really disappointed you didn't do the map one. No one's doing the map one today, and that's my favorite one.
I mean, can we do that one just for
No, you've got your medal. I have other people to get to.
okay.
I appreciate it though. You've already shown up my puzzles. If you failed this one, I would have had to make you do the next one, and it'd been fine.
Thanks.
Thank you.
No, I'm proud of you. Here you go. Here's your medal, and they hand it to you. You get the Medal of Wit. The Medal of Wit, which will be Medal of Wit. Medal of Wit. You can press this medal to your temple as an action. Doing so gives you advantage on intelligence checks and intelligence saves for 1 hour. Once the property has been used, it can't be used again, and the medal becomes non-magical.
Cool.
Would you like me to pin it on you?
No, that's okay. You can hold on to it.
But you do not yet have a medal.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
There's someone that's supposed to walk over to you, but for some reason it's not giving me the information. I'm sorry. This is the weird part about this entire thing.
Unacceptable.
Oh, okay. A drow, a very, very wizened looking drow man, young of face, long white hair, wearing like purple robes with cloak and all, was standing off to the side and kind of walks past you. His medal displayed on his
Mhm.
robe. He's like, you're cunning and it's cut above that of the rest of everyone else in this backwater. Do you plan on participating in the grand finale at sundown? I'd be very interested in testing my wits against the both of you.
Hello.
Hi.
You see
If we-
disappointment cross his face real quick.
Yeah.
Glass always has to greet first.
I know.
Yeah.
We would like to. We're planning on it. So yeah.
I see. You pointing at Glass. You already have a medal of your own.
Yes.
Are you competing as a group? I mean, I know you two are a group. Are there more of your band?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a couple more.
Oh, wonderful. I do as well. This should be a
Oh.
grand time.
Yeah. Yeah, you are?
Me. Oh, did I not introduce myself? Sometimes I forget. I'm always busy doing things that are important. Galsariad, Ardith. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And you. I'm Sully Rupt, and this is Glass Cannon.
Nice to meet
Interest-
you.
Nice to meet you as well. And he kind of stares, now recognizing that you aren't, like, you're not wearing armor.
Yeah. The
It
mouth
is-
not moving is a dead giveaway.
It is very nice to meet you. And he's looking at Glass. It's like, very. And oh, you as well, Sully. Well, I must gain attendance with my companions. I will.
Oh,
See
do
you
you
at
know
the
of someone
finale.
called Io?
Oh, yes, the leader of our band.
Oh,
Who?
at the maze, I met someone called Dermot, and they asked that if I find Io to relay to relay an inquiry.
You met Dermot as well. Was Maggie there? Because those two are always together.
Yes.
Oh, you've met just about everyone. Did you meet Irving as well?
I haven't met
No.
anyone by that name.
Oh, well, that's the only one of our band you haven't met then, I guess, other than Io, since you haven't seen her. But I guess we'll all get to see each other at the final, right?
Yeah.
Great. I look forward to it.
Should be
As do
fun.
I.
Goodbye. What does he say?
Farewell.
He
Yeah.
walks off into the crowd. People kind of spread away. Like, he looks like nobility drow kind of dress.
Mm.
You know, not a cult like someone asked. More nobility drow.
Okay.
Possibly one of the Kryn like returned from the Luxon. You don't know, but the way he kind of held himself, it's a good chance maybe.
Okay.
All right. So as the spirit of the festival overwhelms each and every one of you as you're winning your competitions and getting ready for the finale and solving puzzles and eating pies and puking up your intestines and all the fun things that you do at festivals, we're going to go ahead and call it there for now until next week. I have had an absolute blast. Even though you guys threw as many wrenches at me as you possibly could. I appreciate that. Thanks for getting me right back on the horse here. So glad to have Travis back as Kubler-Ross. It is wonderful. Let's go around and talk to everyone tonight and see what they thought about the evening, and they can tell us where we can see them if they wish. We're going to start off with our returning wayward son here. Producer Trav playing Kubler-Ross. How was that for you this evening?
Well, we really are just dust in the wind, Frank. They really are so right. And that's what Kubler-Ross is. He's just a dead man walking. And like so many of us, I knew that when I returned, whatever character I played would have a great attitude. And we'll see how long it lasts. I'm so very glad to be here. To see everybody. It's been 6 months since we played. I've moved to Wisconsin. I have like all this new stuff going on, and I feel great, and I'm so glad to be back. And I'm hoping that there's going to be lots of games coming up. So I'm producer Trav, and there's lots going on. So stick around, Lindy. I'm so grateful to you for letting me play in your game, and Frank, it's wonderful as always. And letting me ride roughshod over all your craziness, and Becky and Mike and Trip. It's just, so good to see you. So glad to be back. So thank you. We'll do it next Monday. That's crazy that we're back next Monday and it's a regular thing. That's nuts.
Well, Travis, we have been back. It's just now we're back with you.
I'm back.
Yes, there we go. That's better.
I'm sorry, I phrased.
It's okay. I'm just giving you some crap. Welcome back. We're happy to have you. Speaking of happy to have them, Sully Rupt, how was your evening?
That's me. That was great. I have missed this character. I miss playing just kind of the blasé college kid who's begrudgingly following along with these people. Secretly might enjoy it, but she'd never say. Yeah, I'm Nuggetsaurus. You can find me here on Mondays playing in this game. You can find me here on Tuesdays as the Gate Master for our Stargate Flames of Hope game, which we are coming back with tomorrow. We took a little break last week to kind of get ourselves together, and we'll be having some diplomatic relations, some diplomatic intrigue in this next episode tomorrow. So come check that out if you're interested in science fiction and Stargate and things like that. My favorite part was just unbroken eye contact with this named NPC who's definitely not going to come back to kick my ass later in the game.
I'm shipping it now.
I mean, I did warn you that these
see.
rivals would be with you for the entire campaign.
Yeah. See, I did it. I cast a spell, and I was like, you know what? These are probably our rivals. I probably shouldn't do this, but I was like, fuck it. I already said it.
The great part was he rolled so high to beat your stealth too. That was the best part.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm very excited, Travis. I'm so glad to have you back. This game is a blast, but it hasn't been quite right without you. So I'm very excited to see where this goes. I'm very excited to get this game going. I'm ready for next week.
Outstanding. Snaggletooth, what about you?
Haddock Blast. Yes. Shoot, it's good to see you back, Travis. It was a wonderful freaking game. Let's see. My favorite part was definitely making Kubler the fish coffee.
Fishchino.
Fishchino, yes.
Chumchino, whatever.
The Carpacino?
Carpacino, yes. And yeah. D20 Guru Crawl, you can find me here on Mondays, Tuesdays, and you can find me playing GTA RP almost every day on my channel. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Let's go to Sunny. How was that for you?
That was great. Favorite part was the Carpacino, just because I just imagined it. It felt real. It's like somebody somewhere's made a Carpacino. I know they have. Enjoyed playing Sunny. Mostly enjoyed just listening and you guys vibing, having you back, Travis. Thank you for being here. It's good seeing you. And thank you everybody for playing. This is great. Let's do it again.
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and cue my piece before I pass it on to Glass Cannon and Laugh Love Lindy. I'm Deception Check. I run this game. I was excited and also quite terrified of getting back in with the full group in play because of exactly what happened this evening. So that's why that was it. Had a blast. So glad to have everyone back. Thank you for being back, Travis. I'm glad we got this out of the way and got you in here because it's just not quite the same without you derailing everything at moments when it's emotionally perfect for you and your character, and it's just always wonderful. I love your asides. It's just I miss those. I really do, because we find out so many little tidbits about your character in that, and it's just so much fun how like you wrap it all together. Favorite part tonight, the Carpacino, Kubler-Ross throwing up his intestines, Sully cursing you guys for the rest of the campaign, pissing off the absolute worst one of the group to piss off. So it's gonna
But
be
if the
fun.
rest of their group likes us, maybe they'll just be like,
that's the possibility. That's what's so far everything's going well.
I'm here for the rivals to lovers arc between Sully and Irving.
We'll see how things
weird
go.
Courtship rituals,
Humans are strange.
They are,
aren't they?
Yeah,
they really are. Humans are very strange. So that was a lot of fun. You can find me here on Mondays doing this, Tuesdays Stargate, which is great. I play an absolute chaos demon to try and pay back my players for what they do for me. I'm trying my best, and then now that Travis is back, there's always the hope of an Aliens game coming at some point in the future.
I like those. I like aliens.
Yes, love aliens. I play a guy named Hank Granger. Hank Granger hates aliens, but loves shooting synthetics. But one of his good friends is a synthetic. He's conflicted. I don't know what's going on, but he did just walk up and shoot a guy that was probably pretty much a badass and just took him out with one shot without anyone paying attention. Love that scene. A lot of fun. Can't wait to get back to Hank. So I will pass this on now to Glass Cannon, played by Laugh Love Lindy, who will close out the channel.
Yes, thank you very much. My favorite moments was Snaggle getting caught in the raccoon trap and gnawing his way out. Basically, the first use of dental floss he's probably had in some number of years, which is good for the pie eating competition that Sully totally rigged in a way that I completely expected. And were I playing a utility-based wizard like I normally prefer, I perhaps would have done the same thing. Instead, I cheated in my own maze with an owl. You know, it's fine. It was fun.
It wasn't actually cheating. You were allowed to do that.
Well, you know, if it wasn't allowed, I was going to do it anyway. And the look specifically on Shiny Pilot's face when Snaggletooth is like, I'm grinding fish in the coffee grinder. It was beautiful. I will cherish it forever. And I'm just really curious for after we close out this session what producer Trav thinks of all these characters, since he's just been thrown in with a group of us who's been playing for a few weeks now. And I do enjoy Kubler-Ross's upbeat attitude. It's quite the difference from old Lamont Quinlan that we used to have, and I'm very excited for it because Glass Cannon is a very upbeat individual, and I just feel like they're gonna get along so well. So yeah, that's my favorite moments. You can find me here, Laugh Love Lindy. This is my channel. Every Monday, hopefully, unless things pop up for the new batch, and on Tuesdays for the next, for the rest of the year, basically, maybe a little bit beyond that, for Stargate Flames of Hope, which, you know, I had only seen the Stargate movie before Nugget was like, I'm gonna run a Stargate thing, and so I was like, I should know something about it more than the movie, and now I'm almost on season 9. So, if that tells you anything, watch Stargate, play the game, I don't know. I'm hooked! I'm hooked! I've laughed, I've cried, I've stayed up till 5 in the morning, many nights. Jet lag didn't help, but yeah, that'll be fun. And of course, we might have aliens coming back in the nearish future. We have to talk now that we have producer Trav back into our clutches. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all for playing and GMing. Until next time, have fun and play games.